What's up YouTube? Josh here with JCS Customs. Today we have our install video of our ZL1 1LE conversion bumper. Super excited to do this. Not going to go in detail as far as what it came with because I've already did a video on that. If you missed that, go look at the previous video and you will see I detail everything that this bumper came with. This bumper is from I-5 Autohaus and it looks fantastic. So with that being said, we're going to actually go ahead and put on anything and everything that can go on the bumper right now. Go ahead and put it on there. So we're going to go ahead and put it on there, and then we'll go out to the car and start taking the old bumper off. All right, so excuse the mess in here because I unpacked this in a hurry. We're going to go ahead and put this top grill on here. Hopefully this is an easy fit. Let's see. So it looks like this is going to slide in here. So let me try to set this phone up to where I can do this and y'all can still see. There we go. You can somewhat see right there. Maybe if I move it over a little bit more, you'll see a little bit better. Okay. So this is going to slide in here. See, it's got things here. I don't know what that's for, but we got these clips. It's gonna slide in here. So we know we got a clip here. This is gonna be very difficult, I think. So we gotta line up these clips. All right, got those two. Wow, it's gonna be more difficult. So let me do this and we'll come back. All right, we're gonna come back to that top bumper because it is not wanting to cooperate. And it's gonna be difficult. So we're going to stick this one on. This one seems pretty straightforward, although I don't know what these are for yet, these holes here. So let's go ahead and try to line this up and get this one on. Hopefully these clips line up. This needs to be out of my way. Well, that lined up. I've heard a few people say it is kind of a pain to get this stuff on, but we're gonna try it. I don't like paying people to do it when I can try to figure it out myself, so. All right, the middle one's not wanting to go in, so we'll come back to that one. Man, I hope we don't have a problem. These clips aren't wanting to stay. That one stayed really good. It's something to be going down the road. And the grill come off. All right, there's no sense in y'all watching me pop these clips, so let me get these in. All right, so there's that grill. Man, that just looks fantastic. There are a few things on here. I don't know what they're for. You got these holes here. I don't really know what that's for. There's nothing behind it. And then you got this randomly placed right here. This side don't have it, so I really don't know. Okay, so I'm still having difficulty on the top grill because my clips don't really line up. They're coming in too far over, and they won't slide in because it's too thick. So I don't know what to do. I'm sitting here thinking, you can see it's not, see it's what am I trying to look at here from backwards, but where am I at? Okay, here I am. You can see it's not going in all the way, but this side's in pretty well. Here it is put together. It looks badass. Still gotta put this up. I'm gonna wait till I get it outside on the car first. But man, it was difficult. A lot of the parts didn't want to piece together, but eventually got it. Probably the most two difficult parts was that top grill and that splitter. Man, them holes did not want to line up, and those clips on this side here were too far angled, so they didn't want to go into the thing. That was very difficult, but it's done. Like I said, other than the DRL parts, which I got here. This room's a wreck. I got those here. I just gotta splice those in to my side markers. So probably when I start installing this, I'm gonna go ahead and take my side markers off and stick them in here. Well, I guess that's the only option I have. But yeah, stick them in there. It's gonna look nice. Yeah, I probably won't ever do it again. I'll just buy a ZL1 from now on because this was very difficult. But man, I give it the I-5 Autohaus. This thing is slick, it is clean, it looks totally badass. I probably won't put the canards on there because I just don't like the fact of drilling into the bumper itself. That's just a no-no for me. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's easier actually sticking onto the car because this took some time. Like I said, I haven't put these up yet because I'm afraid if I stick them up now and I got to move it to the garage, all the flimsiness to it's gonna make it come off. So, and my phone's about to die. My light just went off. So let's go ahead and move this out to the garage. All right, so it's gonna be a long process. We got the new bumper sitting here. I'm gonna put those in a minute. Got the car backed up to give me some room. And we're gonna go piece by piece. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is take all these T15 torque screws out of here so we can pull this back and get access to some of these screws up in here. So I'm gonna do this on both sides. While we're already over here, we're gonna pull this out. We're gonna go ahead and get our side markers out here. Put them in your new bumper here. All right, next we're gonna take out every single one of these across here. They're 7mm. Just to get the side markers and stuff off. Earlier, you had to take off this one here, but you're gonna have to take it off anyways. So take all of them off, and then I'll release the bottom. All right, so underneath there you had 11 screws total. We took them all out, and now we're about to pop the hood and do some on the interior of the hood. All right, now you're gonna want to take out these pull tabs and all these T15 Torx bit. All right, probably the hardest part is access to those two bolts here. And let's see if I can see. There's gonna be 1, 2, and 1 way there on both sides. All right, little tip, turn your tires so you can get up here and get these bolts. Then the bumper just pulls out. And then you gotta disconnect the little, I call them Christmas tree clips, out of your old bumper here. All right, probably one of the hardest parts is you wanna take all these little clips off and put them on your new bumper so you have somewhere to screw into. Because if not, you're just gonna have a hole to screw in it. See, I snapped all the clips in. Got them all, and I actually have one left over on both sides, and I don't know why. I think it's one tab short on the new bumper. Did that, snapped this piece back on here, just simply snaps in with clips. This is off the original bumper. All right, next we're gonna splice these wires with these T connectors here. So the way you work these is you're gonna split up in your LED marker or your regular marker wires here. And I'm gonna run off of these here. Now the problem is you gotta know where to get it so the wires will reach. This connector here, you gotta run your side marker wires through here, close it down and clamp it with some pliers. And what it does is pushes that wire into this blade here and exposes the metal inside the copper most likely. And then you take these male insulated connectors here and shove them into the back. So when it hits this metal piece here, you got a current flowing through this metal here. So pretty cool. So saves time from actually splicing the wires and soldering them in and all that. Does everything basically other than pushing the bumper on, making the clips fit, and doing everything in reverse order as far as putting all the bolts back on the car. As you can see, it turned out really nice. I do say a difficult part was the plastic piece underneath here. This piece did not want to fit in between the splitter and the bottom of the new bumper. So I just shoved it on top of both layers here and screwed it down on the sides, not in the middle. But you can't see it really. It's right there, you can barely see it. But you really have to be looking, like if you look from the front, you don't see it. That was the only difficult part. And so yeah, I mean, another thing is kind of getting these little eye things to fit. I put some 3M tape underneath and kind of pushed it as far as the back as it would go. I'm stumbling over words. And now it's about even with this side. So looks good. I mean, just a badass looking bumper. And I'm not going to take this off because it was difficult to get on. One day in the near future, I'm probably just going to tape off my bumper and just spray it on here, gloss black. So that is a reflection, that is not dirt. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it looks good. LEDs work, DRLs, I mean, they work. And looks good. Another thing is, I gotta kind of touch up here because it rubbed when I was trying to put it on, it scraped the paint off. When you first put it on, it's gonna look really warped out and it's gonna be like, man, it don't fit too good. But the thing is, once you start screwing it in, it pulls it closer and pulls it a little bit nicer and neater to the car. So it looks pretty good. This side turned out pretty good. This side turned out even better. I mean, this side's pretty even, flat, good to go. So yep, just an all around great looking bumper. I do have to get my pinstripe right here redone, just this portion, as you can see over here. That's what I had on my original. So I gotta get that redone. And I don't know about putting this piece of black stripe back, because that kind of looks good the way it is, honestly. So I kind of like that. I think if you put a black stripe piece here and here, it'll kind of fade into this, being that this is a lot closer up than the previous bumper. So I think it'll look better like this, leaving it like this. All right, so I know a lot of y'all watching are probably only watching just to see the bumper complete and on the vehicle. So I'm going to throw in a bunch of pictures and videos right after this that has pretty much every angle possible so you can see what this bumper looks like. And I'm going to say, from just my experience, great looking product. Shout out to I-5 Autohaus on the product and the paint job. Man, they matched my paint perfect. And I couldn't been any better on their part. So I'm going to throw in those videos and pictures like I said. And you know, if y'all end up liking it and want to buy this bumper, feel free when you get yours in to go back and watch the installation process at the beginning. So yeah, I mean, that's all I got left to say. I've probably said this bumper is fantastic probably a million times in this video, but it is. So that's the only word I can think of to describe it. Anyways, I'm rambling. Until next time, YouTube, peace out.